I did my presentation on Google Classroom, and this is the technology tool that I chose to look into and tell you all about today. So what is Google Classroom? Well, Google Classroom is an online-based virtual classroom. So this allows teachers to do a portion of their job remotely through the internet. Teachers can make things a lot more efficient for themselves and their students through Google Classroom. So, in the case that a teacher is sick or a student is sick, they can communicate with each other via this technology. How is it relevant? So I touched on this right before, but it is convenient for teachers and students. So specifically, students can stay up to date on classwork if they are sick or absent. If they need to, teachers can communicate urgent info with students before their actual class begins. So that's another example. And then probably the most relevant use for Google Classroom at the moment would be during the the COVID-19 pandemic, where students are homebound. And an example of using this technology in the classroom, if the teacher wanted to give students notes or an article on a topic they were studying, they could post it through the material function under the classwork tab. And this is shown in the image to the right. So if you were a teacher who wanted to post an article on, whatever topic you're studying at the time, they would go into the classwork tab, and then the window would look a lot like this. Well, it would look exactly like that. So, and then I'll go ahead and give a demonstration here of how this works. So, go ahead and pull up Google Classroom here. Okay, so I already made a example class, and I titled this test class. But once you created a class, it would look just like that. And on this stream tab, if you're a teacher, you can post news and updates regarding anything to the students. The classwork tab, like I touched on earlier, you can upload assignments and material. The people tab, this will show who the teacher is, and then it will also show which students are in the class. And then if you wanted to invite a student to the class, say you got a new one as a teacher, you would do it through this tab as well. And then the last one would show grades for your assignments. So let me see if I can see questions. So if you wanted to post a question, like a short answer question, the students would answer for anything. You would do it through here, and then on the right here, you could make it graded or you could make it ungraded. So it has pretty much a lot of the same functions that a regular life in a regular classroom would have. It just makes things more efficient. So just to sum that up, Google Classroom is an online-based virtual classroom environment. It allows teachers and students to teach and learn efficiently and remotely. So remotely as in not in the same place physically. And then it's especially useful during the COVID-19 pandemic that's happening right now. So that's all I've got, and hope everyone has a good day. Thanks.